Hello.
How are you? Welcome to a brand new video. Today is in fact October, but I'm wearing my summer hat because I'm trying to get into the spirit. Turns out that after the summer ended, I forgot to share with you guys a complete flip through of what I did this summer. And if you've been watching, thank you, first of all. And second of all, you saw my summer vlogs. However, my plans to continue vlogging were sadly.
Anyways, my computer died.
So my editing style has changed a bit, but we're trying to make lemonade out of these lemons. Uh, so today I
It's time. Let's
flip this bad boy. Now it all started very casually as a composition notebook that I acquired to do some morning doodles with my kids during their summer break. The girls and I love doodling. We found some really cool channels here on YouTube to follow along, and
one thing led to
another. I mentioned what I was doing over on Instagram, and a friend of mine took the idea and gave it her own spin. And so she created this sort of journal where she was gluing in pictures of their time and writing down places they were going. And I thought, that's even better than what I'm doing. Let me adopt some of that in my own way. So I've been sharing here on YouTube and over on Instagram since 2016. And although I love it, there is the privacy issue. My children did not choose to live a public life. I do not want them to. I want them to have their privacy. This is what I want to do with my face. So I don't share. I share stories about my children, but I don't share their faces or even their name really.
However,
I thought that this project would be a really great way for me to share with you a sort of family album of what we were doing, a daily page I started calling it like the 100 Days of Summer. However, we didn't actually make it the 100 days. The journal, I bought the journal on June 21st, which is the summer
solstice, I thought that was the
best, most appropriate day to start it. And I ended it a little before the autumn solstice simply because it felt like it was time. It also, the kids went back to school, so those last weeks of,
summer just
you know, back to school and that kind of thing, rushing around. So it just didn't feel like it was the same vibe, honestly. Um, yeah. So are you ready? I hope you are, because I'm really excited to share this. This was my summer fling. That's why I nicknamed it. And I just had a great time. So I can't wait to show you. I have teased it before over on Instagram. I made a couple reels. But this is the first time I'm going to share the entirety of it and put it all out there. All right. Let's head on over to the overhead and flip this bad boy.
okay. I hope you guys have a nice cozy spot and some tea or something. My favorite is chai. However, if you want to grab a lemonade, and get into the spirit of summer, let's do it. So, composition. This composition notebook is from the Dollar Tree. Nothing special, literally. This is a little clip that I had left over from Michael's or AC Moore or something like that. Oops. Okay, here we go. So, I found this quote somewhere. I don't remember where. The schedule part of the cover was bothering me. So I ended up putting sticker paper, from my sticker making days, and just writing the quote nice and messy with my inky marker thing here, brush pen. These are stickers from Wrong, I want to say. And all of the color you see is Tombows. I spent my entire summer in this love affair with this composition notebook and Tombows. Not sponsored, but I should be. Give me a call. I'm right here. This is a little fortune cookie thing. It says, spring has sprung, life is blooming. And truer words, guys, truer words. Here we go. June 21st, summer solstice. I've got a little bit of writing. I've got some clouds signifying like weather. I wasn't sure where I was going just yet, but I did know that this figure drawing situation was definitely going to happen. I wanted to show outfits and that sort of thing. I'm very proud of how I look these days after my weight loss. So yeah, we've got shows that we watch. Next, this is one of those doodles that we did in the morning. I'm trying to figure out the style that I want, also what kind of writing I want. Excuse me, again with the clouds. Speaking of taking a sip, excuse me. The kids were still in school. This was the last week of school. However, it was so nice and homework was a lot less. So we started taking walks and going out, you know, watching summer unfold. We are a scooting family. The girls and I don't bike. We don't roller skate. We love scooters. And so this is a path behind our house. Again, here's me playing with textures and just figuring out how to be very, very loose. It's my little one. That's my older one. I'm working on a perspective type of situation. Not every day is super special or a great big party. There's nothing to celebrate. However, it's the little things. This day we went grocery shopping. Again, with the clouds, look beautiful. I love a sky. I love a sunset. You're going to see that go, you know, come over again and again and again. This day it was really cute. We went grocery shopping. Those are my grocery bags. And here I am with my Crocs. I jumped on the cart and was being silly and we had a good laugh. So it was a nice memory that otherwise would have gone, you know, it's just a normal day. Here's where it starts getting fancy. So we spent a lot of time at the lake. You're going to see a lot of that depicted here. This is probably one of the only ones that has a face. This is self-portrait. Again, I've got a lot of it's all Tombow. I've got Tombow. I've got some Uniball white pen. And my child, bless her heart, made fun of it. And so from then on, I just decided, you know what? The face is unimportant. The features are unimportant. What's important is to show, and that's where it kind of made sense. This can be a photo album that I can actually share with my followers. Sunday, it was a lazy Sunday. My legs, this was my view for most of the day. One child on the couch, the other one by my feet, and the cat. My little one's birthday, we celebrated with one of those doodles in the morning, and then we let her pick what to watch. And so it's my fault that I now know all of the songs to all of the movies of Descendants. Thank you so much. This was a wonderful memory, and I love this. I think this really solidified what this journal was going to be about because it was a wonderful memory. This was something that I'm so excited that I'm able to share with you guys. But it would not have been possible due to privacy to show you the actual picture of it. But my children rolling down a hill, just the laughter and all that stuff. This is my failed attempt at showing the shadow of me holding the phone, taking the picture. You know, you win some, you lose some. Again, not every day is a party. This day, I just laid in bed. We watched Doctor Strange. We had vegan cheesecake. YOLO. On this day, we packed a picnic, which became our summer thing. To pack picnics and and just go and spend time outdoors and just get as much vitamin D as possible. So here I'm showing you like our sandwiches, our pretzels, carrots, and you know, all of the kind of thing. Love it. Playing with a lot of colors. I I don't have the entire Tombow collection, but I have enough to clearly make me very happy. This day we went over to the lake. Again, my children in the lake, me catching some sun. And then I've got some white writing in here, a little bit of journaling. It was meant to be more of a journal situation, but you know what? It took on a life of its own, and I'm really, really happy with how it ended up. Harley Quinn marathon. It also happened to be, later on we found out that it was actually Margot Robbie's birthday that day, so it worked out. This doodle I ended up doing in that morning journal with all the other doodles, because I realized that the cartoony thing I liked in a separate, like I kept doing stuff in that morning journal. However, what I ended up doing was photocopying that page onto sticker paper, cutting it out, and so you see her lines are going one way and then the page lines are going another. I love it because if you look quickly enough, it looks like it's all part of the page, but it's just adding an extra element, so it was really fun. Plus that gave me an ability to play with sizes and to, you know, still do both things and to be able to put them together if I wanted to, but at the same time not. This is more of an energy-based drawing, the girls and I, and then, you know, I get one of those, I follow one of those accounts with a daily vibe, a daily message, and that day they said, you know, just imagine yourself walking towards that future, enveloped in love and luck and, you know, just light. So that's what that's all about. This was the start of 4th of July. We are lucky enough to live in a place where we can see the fireworks from 4 surrounding towns. It sounds amazing. It was great the first day, but after the second, third day, it gets a little obnoxious and there's a lot of smoke. Anyways, for this particular day, it was great. Now, why are we looking that way? Because my bed happens to be looking that way. It made sense. But yeah, I'm not going to flip it around, but it is what it is. And this is my bedroom. We're on my bed. It's the cutest thing. 4th of July, we waited for sunset to go out for our daily walk. That was part of our summer routine. Go out for a daily walk, take the garbage out, go around the block, even if we weren't going to go far. We had some sparklers, so we took our walk, you know, as the sun was setting. It was beautiful. Here I am trying to depict it. And the kids just played with their sparklers, and it was just such a great moment. I am all about moments and energy and vibe, and it doesn't take a whole lot of money to create wonderful memories. This firework, again, you see the lines. Can I get my thing here? I want to just show you. This is a piece of vellum. And again, this is a photocopy on a piece of vellum of my morning doodle journal of this firecracker. And I was like, it's so cute. I want to use it. And so I was able to do this and tip it into my journal and have this new element of, ta-da! Isn't that fun? Plus the crinkle of a vellum, you know? Simple pictures. We were literally on our way out to, I don't know, the grocery store, whatever, and the kids just said, Mom, say cheese, and that was the outfit of the day, and there I was. On this day, this was a little bit more planned. I wanted to go do just quick doodles. I took the kids to a local farm, and we walked all the way around. We've been here 1,000 times, I promise you. But there was just something about sitting or, you know, giving each animal a little bit more attention because we're trying to, you know, sketch it out. The kids also followed along with their own journals, with their own version of it. Here we've got, you know, the little ones with their backpacks, and here I am with my favorite new cooler. Of course, we've got our picnic lunch in there. I've got my summer hat and my glasses on. We had a great time with this particular cow. We were giving her water. She licked my daughter and myself. It was really, really great. Again, free day. And I just wanted to explore that with the kids, show them that you can pack a lunch, that you can have a great day. We marathoned all 8 seasons of Flash. We watched it real time when a long time ago when it had started, but then we kind of lost touch with it. And then again, this is one of those morning doodles that I just happened to know that I really wanted the character in this book. So also here, Make Your Bed. That was a book club book that I did not love, but still, because it was, I didn't know that I wasn't going to like it just yet, it made it in there. This little girl, again, here's another vellum. This is a journal page. This comes from June 13th. However, she fit the vibe of this particular day. This is a little hand lettering that I did. The original, of course, is in my morning journal, but she fit in the day. What happened was we chose Lilo from Lilo and Stitch for our doodle of the day. Again, this is another vellum. So I've got 2 vellum tip-ins in this one. And then once I put her in here, I was like, you know what? I want her too because she's cute. And so what we ended up doing that day was we got dressed up in coconut bras, and it was so hot. We got dressed up in our coconut bras and our grass skirts from the Dollar Tree. We even gave Mia a little thing. She was not very happy with us, but whatever. And here we are cheesing it up. We stayed like this all afternoon. It was just really, really cute, really fun. Again, this was not a picture I would have shared ever online or here on YouTube. This day, we're gonna talk about how, I've already mentioned how not every day has to be super, it has to be a big deal. So here, this is Saturday. This was my Saturday. We decided to watch Sing and then Sing 2. And then this little guy who is from the movie, Buster, he's, again, another sticker that I photocopied from the morning journal that I keep. And this time around, I matched up the lines with the journal. So, in real life, you can tell that he's clearly been added, but, just for fun's sake. So this, on the other hand, is Sunday. We went on a walk on a path, and if you guys follow me in stories or you follow this playlist that the Zen spots, then I've taken you here with me before, and we're just hanging around. Then we went to the playground, and this was a really exciting day for my little one. She finally went down the flagpole. She had been nervous to do it before, and there we are, just commemorating life's little moments. My children are 11 and 9, and they're never going to be 11 and 9 again. So I love, love, love this practice. 7-Eleven is a big deal to us. It has been for a long time. 7-Eleven, the store, gives out free small Slurpees on 7-Eleven. So it is tradition. We get our Slurpees. And then we went to the playground, and this was my outfit of the day. There are my Crocs. The kids took the picture, and of course, there I am drawing it in. We are, one of the vlogs features this park, a local park, and they have this gazebo. Now, this is pretty intricate. I'm a lazy artist. I don't tend to go this in detail. You've seen, kind of like the style we're going for here. Very loose, very, just giving the idea of. But this day I was inspired, and I decided to do the whole gazebo in my rainbow pencil. We watched Wonder Woman this day. Here we go. We've got another evening walk, and the kids were catching fireflies, which was just so wonderful. It was just so fun. And if you guys watch my stories over on Instagram, which I highly, highly suggest that if you don't already, go and follow me over there. That's where I spend most of my day. We drink a lot of smoothies during the summer. And here I am, of course, showing you my giant mason jar mug with my little vinyl. Another lake picture. This is that beachy part where, you know, I was laying in one of the previous pages. That's the other side of the park. So this is the park part, that's the beachy part. And here we are having a little picnic. The kids are, my little one's wearing her little knee guards because we were obviously in scooters. And then we walked through the beach. You know, we went all the way around and put our feet in the sand, which was really, you know, just nice. This was, I was not running out of ideas, but, you know, I'm always in search of how can I challenge myself? What else can I do? So on this particular day, Bree from Documented Journey suggested that you just draw what you see, you know, like, what is your view? Draw that. Where are you? Draw your environment. So literally, this is my room. If you follow me for any amount of time, you know, you've seen these elements before. The TV, the speaker, my window, and then the kids on the couch with my little table and a painting. It's not an abstract painting, but from where I was sitting, this is what I saw. I've got a mirror and Henry, my little bat that hangs from the light fixture. Again, I did not fill in the pictures because, you know, it's no need. But I was really, really nervous. I talked about this a lot. I wanted to try gouache in a composition notebook. And guess what? It worked out. It did not bleed on either page. And I was pleasantly surprised with how sturdy this paper is, because it could have gone the other way and then ruined the whole situation. Another walk on that same path. This day we saw a deer cross our path way ahead of us. And then when we finally made it there, we were looking into the woods, and guess what? She had twins. She was a mommy. It was beautiful. That was my outfit of the day. And then it was also our cat's first birthday. So we went to the store and we actually got her this little unicorn, which she refuses to play with, so whatever. Don't mind her. Again, not every day has to be super colorful, super in detail, all of this. This day we just watched the Umbrella Academy and ate carrot cake, an oat bake carrot cake. And, you know, life was just quiet and nice. Again, Umbrella Academy season 3. The girls did a little bit of artwork on some broken skateboards that they were gifted, and that was our weekend. And it's plain, and that's fine. Moving on, after the Umbrella Academy, we continued our marathon with Kung Fu Panda. Again, had smoothies. This day I wanted to draw, you know, more of like the sunset and, like, you know, different elements of that. And then Tigress from Kung Fu Panda, just, I mean, you know, we got a quote and just vibed. That was what we wanted. We're back at the lake. This day we're just running around. Obviously the kids were just running around, and it just fills my heart, you know. And then a little bit of details about what we did. We had to go to the pet store, and at the pet store they have this like really cool display where they have some tropical birds, including this blue macaw, and we just stood there staring at it. I have a reel, I believe, on, or maybe it's a full-blown video on how I did this. Very, very loose, but it turned out really great. So I'm really, really proud. We watched Jaws, which was hilarious. I don't remember if I had seen it before. This is where life turned amazing. We have 2 lakes that we frequented during the summer. And at one of them, the mommy duck had 5 little ducklings, and we met them on this day, but then, you know, we followed them for the rest of the summer. It was amazing. Here the girls are at the library, which is one of our favorite places to go and hang out. And so my kids are bookworms, and I love that about them. They have inspired me to do the same, and I'm so happy to say that I've been reading a lot lately. On this day, my friend Amber came up to, she's from the city, and she came up towards where we live, and we had a great, like, play date. She has a son, and the girls are around the same age, and they had a great time. Here my kids are high-fiving. They played some kind of joke on her son in that moment, and Amber and I were taking selfies, and she says, "Oh my God, that's your moment." And I said, absolutely, that's the moment. However, the day was so fun and so full of memories that I ended up doing, adding a couple pages. So here we had lunch under the bridge, which was such a beautiful view. I was freaking out. We shared some ice cream, and by share I mean like we all sat down and had ice cream together. And then of course, Bear Mountain, so some bears and a swan, and we saw beavers and bears, owls, frogs. Oh my, I'm just trying to be silly. This page gave me a little bit of trouble. So what I did was I cut up some pieces of sticker paper, and I made these little corners to give the additional page a little bit of weight. That way when I close it, it just stays where it's supposed to, as opposed to, you can see a little bit of wrinkling was happening, and I just didn't want to ruin it. And this is just an extra piece of composition notebook that I taped at the edge, and that's how I got that spread. Some ice cream at home. We got some cones and some ice cream, and we took our daily walk, just having ice cream. That was really cool. This was the day that I did that gouache, that I finally had the balls to do, to put the gouache in. So of course the gouache made it into the journal. Some grapefruit, and then this thing, remember the Little Miss? Little Miss hit Instagram, and there I was, Little Miss, but I couldn't decide what Little Miss I was because I love them all, so I just left it at that. This was the day, mostly, and then towards the evening, it got really windy. The kids stood by the window, and then their hair just started blowing, and I was just like, that's my moment. I love that. It's just small moments, small moments. Here the kids are harassing our poor cat. They're hugging her, and that was my moment. My daughter Feltz, and she makes these little olive toys for the cat, which she's absolutely bonkers about. So of course, we couldn't find the first olive, and then so she made her I finally convinced her to make her another one, and so there it is. This day was super special. We stopped at a completely different place to have our lunch on our way to, I think we were going shopping or something, and we just stopped and had this really nice lunch over the dam, and it was such a really, really nice place. We were really excited to be able to see that. We went shopping, we came back, and all of a sudden we saw this amazing rainbow in the sky, and it was just magical. Like, that's the only way to describe it, magical. And then later on we found out that what the phenomenon is actually called a virga, and you can look it up, I'm not making it up, it's called a virga, V-I-R-G-A. It's amazing, and if you're ever lucky enough to see it, I mean, just, we're all here for a reason, for sure. Here we are at the lake day, girls in their bathing suits, and so over here we've got the lake, and by down here we're already on the grassy area, ready for our picnic. We went to the library. The library has some awesome free programs and shows and different things, and on this day they had a bubble guy. They had us oohing and eyeing, and it was just awesome, and so many bubbles. So what I did in this one was I added a little bit of sparkly glitter watercolor, and I was like, well, I've already done gouache, now let me try some watercolor. And yeah, so that's what I filled it in. And then of course the little white is my Uniball Signo, which is the only white pen in my life. A sunset, some words. It wasn't picture worthy, so to speak. Here we are at the lake. My daughter's watching the duckling. She had her feet in the water, and the ducks started getting comfortable enough to get close enough to her. I thought that was amazing. On this day, we're back at that path, and we were doing our summer reading. My daughter is now in middle school, and she had summer reading, so this was our book, The Egypt Game. And as a special treat, because it was summer and, you know, kids go, I don't want to do it, I thought that it would be really nice of me as a mom to read the book to them. That way we would all be on the same page. We would all hear the story. We could all participate in helping her, you know, get through the writing process, because she did have to write a report afterwards. So that was really nice. So we took the book with us on the path, and I read to them as we walked, and that was just, it was our day. It was great. I think I made a boo-boo on this page, so I did have to glue a new page. Yep, I glued another page on top of this page. I think we watched this Paper Girls show on Prime, and I didn't like I had just written it in like my regular handwriting, and then I was like, I'd really like to, again, use my inky brush pen and do it in the style of the actual show. So there we go. That's what I did there. The girls, this is a picture, you know, they were just so cute standing there. My little one loves music, and my older daughter's signature look are her cat ears, and they're just my everything. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're a parent, I don't have to tell you, you already know. Here we are at the lake. I bought myself this really cool like stadium chair, which I now carry like everywhere with me, because it just, you know, you open it and you just put it, and here I've got my feet in the lake watching them have fun. The moon just looked amazing, and I mean, this is not even a comparison. Here we are again at the lake with our ducklings, and on this day we made a friend, another local, and he told us, hey, the ducks are actually, they will eat out of your hand if you know, if you want them to. And so of course we fed, you know, this then became our thing where we went to feed the ducklings because we just had to. That was an amazing memory. I'm so grateful for that. And here I'm just releasing some stress, some words, you know, regret, stress, things I just want to not live with. I don't want to carry with me anymore. Fear, anger, guilt. It was the Lionsgate 8/8, if you're into that sort of thing. And so just releasing what doesn't serve our purpose anymore. Lightyear came out on Disney Plus, and I'm still afraid to go to the theater. So we wait for things to come out on, you know, on video or on our apps. And I thought it would be really cute to put my children in a fake theater with the character from Toy Story, as if they were, you know, in the movie theater watching the movie together. So I thought that was really cute. So that's what that is. We gave Mia a bath. We were extremely proud of ourselves. It was our first time giving her a bath ourselves. Somebody else had always given her a bath, so that was whatever. And then it was hilarious because she actually peed in the bathtub as we were doing it, but it was just a fun moment with the kids. We were proud of ourselves for doing it, for like very accomplished. Here we are having a picnic. There's our little picnic bag, and again with the ears. Just fun times. Here I am. Oh, look at me, I have a face. You Are a Badass was a really awesome book. Unfortunately, I guess this day I took a nap and that's in there. I love it. I learned how to nap this summer. Give myself permission to do that. Sometimes I don't sleep very well at night, or my brain is just working overtime. We've got this 8/8, August 8th, which was the Lionsgate. And then, you know, I love synchronicities. The universe is always sending me some kind of message. If you're open to that sort of thing, then you're my kind of people. And if you don't, then that's fine. We can meet each other on a different level. We've got another one of those morning doodles from the other journal, and this one is Squirt. He's my favorite little dude from Finding Nemo and the Dory movie. So he made it onto a piece of vellum because he came out super cute. And then again, some bubbles with that Uniball pen. And then he came up because the children participated in creating sea creatures for the library. So this is a bulletin board at the library, and they took their little creations and had them up there, and they were just so cute. I mean, you know, I had to. Some flowers from our neighbor's garden. We made tofu nuggets this day and miso soup, and so food made it in there. We love this show from Netflix called Lock and Key. It's just really fun, and so I kept track of all the keys as they were coming out. That was really cute. Here we've got the lake, we've got a full moon, a sunset, all on a Thursday. Okay, another day where it's just at home. The cat's on the end of the bed, kids are watching TV. This day was special because I let them have a Coca-Cola. They shared a Coca-Cola. We don't do soda, we don't do juice. We are strictly water, tea, and seltzer kind of people. But on this day, they had a special treat and they were wildly excited. Next, the library threw a blowout party, and of course they brought back the bubbles and the music and face paint and balloon animals and like a lot of ice cream. So this was really, really great. This day also coincided with Mommy's activity, which was to go and visit the ladies of Paper House, which is further from us north. And I got to see my planner friends, and the kids got their party. So I thought it would be a really great thing to, again, put an extra page and just tape it right here on the edge, and then make this sort of thing. And again, giving it a little bit of weight with that sticker paper just, you know, really helps to keep it all down. Which was great. That's Amber and Amy. Oh my God, my friends, love them. We had a busy weekend, as you can see. On Sunday, we headed down to the New York Planner Addicts headquarters. They were having a barbecue, and I got to show them my journal. I got to show them my planner, hang out, have a lovely virgin pineapple drink. And then, you know, show off my cute little dress here. This is my attempt at that bridge. I don't know what it is, and this is a little bit of a skyline. Really nice day. This page bothered me for a long time, and then, you know what? I let it go. I had seen this quote. I wrote it in. I wanted so bad to do something, but you know what? This day was just, it was what it was. This is it. This was it. So, and again, it's funny, it's ironic because the quote is actually about forgiveness. So it's just like, you know, let the page go. Let it be what it is. We started watching Glee, and this took over our life. We had waffles clearly that day. Waffles and ice cream. Because why not? Me and the kitty. Me and Mia. Me and I. I made the kids one of those pudding type of things. It was like a little kit, and it had gummy worms, and I just finished saying we don't eat a lot of sugar. This gave all three of us such a tummy ache, which was so funny because it was so decadent. It was just like, oh my God, it's just too much. We're done. On this day, my little one's really proud of her little dress. She really wanted like her picture taken. So of course she danced around like crazy. And then this was the day that my laptop was officially declared done. It was vintage. She could not be helped. We said goodbye, left her at the mall. And what are you gonna do? You move on and can't buy a new one. You just gotta roll with the punches. Here we have Miss Mia under the cover. She looks so cute. She ended up being, you know, that day's thing. And then here we have The Artist's Way. another book club emerged, and so now I belong to, oh my god, I'm so sorry, big trucks driving by. Now I belong to two book clubs, and one of them is solely dedicated to The Artist's Way. It's a 12-week guide. We are currently working through our way through week 8, so this has been really fun, but it's also followed me through since August, so it's really cool. The little one was invited to a birthday party. The older one was not super excited about it, but we gotta do what we gotta do. They had a zip line, which was cool. It was cool. Another one of those energy kind of days. I think it said, golden light surrounds me, and I just wanted to show, I'm working on myself. I'm working to sync up to the vibration, to live up to the vibration of the universe and open up to what the gifts, and I'm feeling good about that. On this day, I had to add ink to my printer, and guess what happened? I got ink all over my hands. So there they are. Super cute. We also started our Jurassic Park marathon, which we absolutely love. Now, here's how it goes. We watch Godzilla, which is one of my favorite movies ever, Matthew Broderick. And so somehow that always leads to Jurassic Park. And I think that coincides with the release of the new movie, which is really what we were trying to do. How freaking special. On this day, it rained. We went out for our walk, and what did we find? A double rainbow. Talk about nature's gifts. I mean, it's just magical. Absolutely magical. Plus, apparently I got all my shit done that day. Yay! Trolls was next. I did a little hairdo on my daughter. She looked like a unicorn. She's not super happy that this is in here, but it was super cute. And that's the little cloud guy from Trolls. Another one of those library events. Here we are at a table. We were making earrings that day. A lady walked us through the whole process. It was really fun. We each made a few different pairs. So creative, so fun. And the best part about this particular lady and the way she works is, for every one pair of earrings you make yourself, you must make a second pair to donate, because she then donates the extras to women's shelters. And that's just anything that can bring a smile to somebody's face, especially when they're going through a hard time. So I drew pictures of my 2 sets of earrings, which means that I actually made 4. My daughters made a whole bunch. Also, we were super, super excited. We had some car failure this day. My battery died. Do you see what's happening here? My computer dies. I've got ink all over my hands from my printer, and then my car, I thought it was, oh my goodness, I was nervous, but it turns out it just needed a new battery. But for this day, I finally tried Instacart, so super proud of myself. We started watching Tinkerbell movies, so Tinkerbell made it into the journal. I don't know what happened this weekend. No, I do, actually. Saturday and Sunday, August 27th and 28th. My printer doesn't work anymore, so I haven't been able to make the photocopies of my morning journal and put the 2, the Light Fury and Toothless, if you guys know How to Train Your Dragon, and that's what would have been in here. Now, why I didn't fill in the dates and all that stuff, I don't know. Maybe I just got discouraged, so we just left it alone. And here, I'm missing the picture of when my car was at the shop, because I can see my mechanic is actually my neighbor, so I have the picture of the car. One day it'll be in here. This is probably why, these 3 pages are probably why I have not done this flip through before. And if you're still with me, thank you so much, because this is the longest video ever. But I hope you're enjoying it, because this was my summer and I'm so proud of it. We went to a farm and saw some geese, and so again with my rainbow pencil, doodled them in. My daughter went to walk through the middle school, and she was really nervous, but we saw her locker. was an exciting, moment to, growth and all that stuff. Here we are at the path again. These are our shadows. This time we were just like walking together, and I thought, hey, that's today's picture. Super, super emotional day. This day, here are my girls standing in the doorway, and in order to get through our thing, we just have a cupcake. Watch too much TV. We started watching all of the Marvel Universe things. We did it in the chronological order. So not in the way the movies came out to theater, but in the way that, like, date-wise, they're supposed to make sense. So we had never done that before. It was very exciting. Why? Because we're leading up to the new Thor movie. And here, again, I did this taping of the 2 pages together and all of the pages. This marathon took us a couple of weeks. Because at the beginning we could watch all, as much as we wanted during the entire day. There's the kitty and the kids on the couch. But I think this particular marathon like went right into the first days of school, which is fine because they didn't have, they didn't have homework yet. So again, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man, Black Panther, there I am trying to finish my journal. Deciding what to do about it. This is my daughter pleading with me not to send her to the first day of school. Do I really, really have to go? She was very nervous about, middle school and being in a new school, being around older kids and all that kind of thing. This was Labor Day. So again, all the movies. First day was actually, we had 2 first days because our district allowed grades, kindergarten, 6th grade, and 9th grade to go in, so just them, so they could see the schools, get used to walking around and all that stuff. That's my daughter's cheetah backpack. And it happened to be raining, so the little one and I went out to watch her sister go to school. The next day, September 7th, was the official first day for the entire district, which meant that the little one was on her way to 4th grade, and there they are wearing their matching shirts and cheetah ears. And of course, she's much more comfortable now, and we're having a good first quarter. To close out this journal, I decided to ask my girls to put their energy in here, and it was an amazing, amazing season for us. We did all 3 of our hands with my magic pencil. I added some sparkly washi as like a goodbye. I also added this little window. So what I did was I put a plastic baggie, and then I made a cutout, and this is a sticker sheet again. And then I just made this kind of thing. I wanted a pocket so that we could keep a bunch of keepsakes. I've got little receipts from Michael's and Dollar Tree, just things that, commemorate our time. Lots of little things. I made this out of this is a leaf that I found at the lake, and I just drew on it and made a little special keepsake. And then that just, Sparkle Lake 2022, and we just slip that right back in there. I laminated it, so that's super cute. And then little notes for my daughter and stuff. And then in the back, this was my my Tombow collection. These are my colors. I wanted to see, what they look like, because the colors are different from the caps. However, this became incredibly obnoxious very early on. So what I ended up creating, and you guys have seen me pull this out a couple times already, is I laminated an extra sheet, did all the colors, and this became like a pencil board and a guide. And on the back, it has helped me, number 1, protect the next sheet. Number 2, when I'm showing the vellum, it gives you kind of like that barrier, and it's just super, super handy. I keep it on my desk because I'm using it all the time. Here we are, came back with, you you know, my inky pen brush, and I wrote another quote, added another wrong. This is like the Latina book, something like that. I think somebody sent these to me. We've got another sticker page covering up that back, I think it was like times tables or something. I also like to add a piece of packing tape to both the back and the front, and that just helps because this journal went everywhere with me this summer in backpacks and all kind of stuff. So it's very worn, it's very loved, and at the end of it I thought it would be appropriate to add my own vinyl sticker of some fall leaves. We're walking into fall, and I thought that was just appropriate to close it all out. And that's my summer, guys. Thank you so much. If you stuck with me, please, please, please give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you so much. I hope to see you guys real soon. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you thought. Tell me if you did something similar. Tell me if you plan to do something similar. This idea can be taken into all seasons, as much or as little as you want. It's all about just the small moments. At the end of it all, I took a gold marker and I went all the way around and I gave it that gilded edge, and that just makes me super happy to see it now in my journal collection. This journal started out with 100 sheets, but like I said, I ended up pulling a lot of sheets out, and it's just perfect. I just love this so much. I will forever treasure this, and hopefully this is the first of many. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and